our assistant dean for the College of Education in main campus. Good morning to Dr. Sergio Biligan, Jr., or Dean in the College of Education, and to you, dear faculty, good morning. So, yesterday, I'm tasked to give the recap of yesterday's event. Actually, the activity yesterday was very successful because of our speaker and their active participation. Even though it's already 1 p.m., no? Sir Galiato, yes. Gusto rin matawag na sa Galiato. Humor, there's humor in every talk. Pasensya kayo sir sa joke gapon sir. Paano mo nakatawag, how much is your age? It's my joke na pandiyan ang question ko. Sila makadagot ako mga kaubal ko. From grammar mo to, that's a joke. Naman si Trista, pag mag-joke daw, dapat di magkatawa sa itong seryoso lang. Okay, so it started with a discussion about assessment since there are participants from other colleges and schools. So Guillermo told us about the definition of assessment, in which it is a method used to understand the current knowledge the student possesses, and also gathering data and organizing it into an interpretable form that provides a basis for decision making. There are two statements here made by Dr. Patrick, which is when you end a class, you could always end with an assessment. So we are reminded every meeting after we end our lesson, we have to give an assessment so that we know that our learners really learn. That's the main purpose of assessment. And then, if there are students, this is another statement which is very important to us, according to Dr. Miliano. When you reteach a lesson, use another technique. This is when we conduct our assessment and the result is failure. So if there are many students who fail in that particular assessment, so you need to reteach that, but in another method. You will try another method. Then, purposes of assessment was also given to us, in which the students need to know how well they are meeting the curricular objectives, and teachers need to know how well the students are doing to monitor the effectiveness of their teaching and to identify the individual learning. For the parents, want to know how well their children are doing on a regular basis. And for administrators, need to know how the students are doing collectively. And in order to have the assessment, we need to have the test. After that, we have our scores or grades, and we'll know the level of performance of each student and also the class. And in order to have the assessment, we need to have a tool in order for us to measure. And then after the measurement, we can make a interpretation and a decision. After that, Sir Galiato taught us about the stages of test construction, which first is the planning the test, where first we have to determine the objectives, prepare the TOS, select the appropriate test format, and writing the test items and editing the test items. And there are also after that, there's also other phases, which are second trying of the test, establishing test validity, establishing test reliability, and interpreting the test scores. Certainly, it also told us about how to determine test objectives. There are three. We have the cognitive targets, affective targets, and psychomotor targets, in which our training focuses on the cognitive targets. So we have two parts in creating the question. We have two parts. The first part is the STEM, which is the question or problem, and the response alternatives. Wherein in the alternatives, you have the correct answer and the destructors. And this is also this part about the forms of making a question, making a STEM. It could be in the form of a question, of second, completion or direction. So this is somewhat kuan kanang naka-learn kay kuan kay when I choose ako the test papers sa mga faculty sa una pa po kami sa CIT, when I was sa CIT, pag wala yung question mark, dili siya question. Di ko madili yung question, di ko may question mark. But after the information given to us by Sir Galieto, nakakuan ko, okay ra dyan ay, maging mo extend na dili siya question. Kaya di ba sir, pag question na dyan, question mark. So this information niliyatag ni sir, nakatabang sa mga in which ako itawag Sir Gilbert. Sir Bert, muna na sa una Sir Bert, pwede rin dyan ay na-dili question times 10. So, na-discuss ni sir ang katong knowledge, comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation.